Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you today. My name is Chang. I'm from Class A6 International Finance for Czech University. Today I'm going to talk about the brand image and the strategy to promote the brand image of Mercedes-Benz. I've divided my presentation into two main parts. Firstly, what is brand image, and secondly, the strategy of Mercedes-Benz. This will take you only about 7 minutes, and feel free to ask me any questions at the end of my talk. So let's start with the definition of brand image. Brand image is the impression or what people think or feel about a particular product, company, or symbol. Brand image is developed through advertising campaign with a consistent theme and is accepted through consumers' direct experience. As you know, many companies spend a lot of money on building their brand image. Brand image is key importance to long-term management of a brand. Understanding the relationship between consumer and brands can help a company control its successful positioning and the efficiency of advertising. A company which can build a strong brand image can easily get successful. So let's move on to the next part of my talk, the strategy of a famous car manufacturer of Germany, which has more than 100 years of development, Mercedes-Benz. As you can see, this is the original Mercedes-Benz logo. This has been around since the 1920s. The three-pointed star Mercedes-Benz has been designed to represent their domination over the land, the air, and the sea. So now, I will introduce you the marketing mix strategy of Mercedes-Benz, which is divided into product, price, place, and promotion. Firstly, let's look at the product strategy of Mercedes-Benz. From the beginning, Mercedes-Benz always focuses on the quality of the product. Safety is top standard when a car is sold out the market. In addition to satisfy its customer, this firm has many styles for his car. They are varied from ancient to modern for different hobbies and suitable for both young and middle-aged people. Another element is it is not available in multicolor. You can choose one of the color: red, white, black, ivory, yellow, and green. And besides, the speed of car will surprise you because a Mercedes-Benz can give 510 horsepower. You also can get high speed and change quickly if you like. And one more reason make Mercedes loved all over the world is its facilities. Each car is equipped with many modern equipment such as system compressed air suspension, anti-vibration, automatic gearbox, warning system, all invented to satisfy you. Secondly, let's look at one of the 4 P's place strategy. It helps the company distribute a strong brand image. The Mercedes-Benz Museum shows around 160 vehicles on permanent display, including not only the earliest models but also the latest series production vehicles. Mercedes-Benz offers European delivery option for international customers who purchase Mercedes-Benz products. Besides its native Germany, Mercedes-Benz vehicles are manufactured or assembled in many countries such as Austria, Canada, Brazil, and so on. Now we move on to the next point, price strategy. In case of Mercedes-Benz, the price of each car is quite expensive. However, the time using is by far longer than any other normal car. So when calculating the price for each using year, Mercedes-Benz price is cheaper than those ones. That's how they maintain their market share. Mercedes-Benz chose to promote, maintain, and enhance the product image by through using practice pricing. This limited availability enhances product image. The power customer buyers compete with the industry by forcing down the prices. But the differentiation of the product has enabled Mercedes-Benz to beat down the power of its customer by offering them basically the same product at various prices under various classes and models. The last but not least important strategy that I want to show you is promotion. About advertising strategy, Mercedes-Benz always attaches special importance to advertising campaigns. They have mass media including television art, magazine art, and billboard art. Mercedes-Benz really makes a strong impression by a lot of PR activities. Mercedes-Benz continue about external public. They celebrate many social events such as organizing training class to customers, drive new car, and regarded by themselves. Mercedes-Benz continues to sponsor carefully selected events, including President Cup, Australia Fashion Week, and horse racing and other cultural events. The integrity of the brand has been maintained throughout. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. Before I start, let me just run over the key points again. First, we look at the overview of the premise, and then we analyze Mercedes-Benz branding strategy. Like no other brand, Mercedes-Benz incorporates the highest standard of quality, innovative drive, and visual appeal. Even though Mercedes-Benz brand is over 100 years old, it is always very hard. And thank you for listening. Are there any questions?